Hey everyone, my name is Eddie Hood and I'm the CEO of Ignite Spot Outsourced Accounting. Today we're going to save you some money on your tax returns. Now as a business owner, your goal when it comes to paying Uncle Sam is to make that amount as small as possible, and there's a trick you can apply. I'm going to show you that right now. All right, let's go to my computer screen and we're going to show you how to save money on your taxes immediately. Now before we do that, I want to point out something interesting. When your bookkeeper records transactions, whether you go out to eat or you buy products for your business or service, that bookkeeper has to make a determination as to what you bought. And they have to classify that in your QuickBooks file. So if they classify it incorrectly, it can actually cost you more in taxes. And the way that they would do that is instead of putting it in an expense category like meals and entertainment or advertising expense or insurance expense, for example, they might wonder, well, is this for the business or is this you as the business owner spending your own or spending business money on your own personal needs? Because sometimes business owners do that, and you're actually allowed to do that in most cases as long as you account for it correctly. So if they see you buying something with business cash and they think that it's for your own personal needs, instead of writing it off as an expense, they might write it off, they might put it into an account called member draws or member distributions or something to that effect. Now those accounts are not expensible. They do not lower your taxable income. So let me show you how to find that in your QuickBooks file. Let's check it out right now. All right, guys, this is the Craig's Design and Landscaping Services. This is the fake company file that QuickBooks uses to display their software. And what I've done is I want you to go to Report. You'll go into the Report section here. We're in QuickBooks Online, and you're going to click on the balance sheet, okay? Now, at the bottom of the balance sheet, this is as of the very last day of the year. I'm assuming that you're a 12/31 business, but go to the very last day of your year. Scroll down to the very bottom, and in the equity section, you're going to see an account in the equity section, and it will be titled something like member draws or member distributions or owner distributions or something similar to that. In this case, I've just created a fake one called member draws, and you'll see that there is a $2,000 amount here. This number is going to get bigger and bigger as the bookkeeper records transactions that he or she thinks are related to you taking money out of the business for your own personal needs. So this $2,000, for example, is not expensable by the business. The great thing about QuickBooks, you can click on that $2,000 and open it up to see what it is. So go in there. Now I've only put one transaction in here just to show you how this would look, but it's a ledger account. So it will have the date the transaction took place, who the money was paid to, and the amount. And what you need to do is go through this entire ledger. Again, there's only one here as an example. But going throughout the entire year, you might have 10 or 20 or 1,000 transactions in this account that you need to review. Because if any of these transactions are in fact for business purposes and not for your own personal purposes, you need to highlight them, flag them, and tell the bookkeeper to expense them. So in this case, we've got an expense to an insurance agency. The bookkeeper might have thought that you were paying for your own personal insurance for some dumb reason. I don't know, obviously it's probably a business expense, and if that's the case, you would want to highlight this and then write out, please expense to insurance. And what that will do is that will move this $2,000 over from the member draw account into the insurance expense account, which you will be able to write off. So your job is just to go into this ledger account in QuickBooks and just review each one, and any transaction that's there that you know is a business expense, highlight it and tell them to move it over, and that will reduce your taxable income so that you're paying less to Uncle Sam this year. Hope that helps, guys. We'll see you on the next one.